Hey guys, today I have a somewhat unusual topic for you. Whereby for some probably not. For example, if you are lucky enough to work with your ex or something similar. You have already read it. What if I run into my ex in no contact? It would be desirable if such a thing did not happen at all. But if you are prepared, it is of course better than if it happened spontaneously. Whether on the street or every day at work, there is only one way to deal with your ex. And that is to keep everything to a minimum. You definitely don't ignore her. But especially if it's work, you only talk to her about what's necessary and only about work. If it happens to be on the street, act normally under the circumstances. Do not change sides of the street or run towards her from a distance. Keep your distance, look at her and wave if she notices you. If not, just keep walking. Just walk normally. If she comes right up to you, you can say hello. But don't get involved in a long conversation. If she wants to be nice, she will ask how you are and at most what you are doing. Answer that. But really only to that. This is not an approach from her side. It is coincidence. Within no contact you are waiting for her to really approach you on her own. So give her as much attention back as she gives you. Mirror her behavior, but say after a few sentences that you really need to move on because you have so much to do. And if you've watched my other videos, you know you should do that because you really do have so much to do. If you don't, then fake it, but make it happen for you. You should do it for you and not to have anything to show for it. It's important that you don't bring up the past or go completely overboard. Don't give her the impression that you are on your knees begging for her attention again. Be friendly and unaffected. But not absent and indifferent. You are a person who has been hurt by her, but do not reproach her for it. You both know each other and appreciate each other. But now is not the time to discuss anything. You have work to do and this was a coincidence. Don't read more into it than it really is. The indirect direct approach from her side is important. The moment when she reaches out to you and wants to know if you are still interested and how you are doing. That can come. But this is not one of them. Maybe it also triggers a reaction in her to see you. Right now or shortly after. Inwardly. You can't know. But in no case do you intentionally create such a situation and pretend it was a coincidence. You are much more fragile inside than they are and your facade could just completely collapse if you are not ready yet. Have you ever gotten twitches in your face when you try to smile too convulsively? It can happen and it looks bad. Show her clearly where you stand, leave such a crap. As I said, you are a human being who has been hurt. Take it as it is and act mature. You can't get out of the situation any better, even in their eyes. Now back to our friends at work. It's just as if you were still living with your ex. It's a really bad situation. Why are you doing this to yourselves? Are there ways to keep meetings to a minimum? Then use them. At least in the first time. If your ex feels attacked by this, which they sometimes just do, then tell them the truth. It hurts you too much to see them and you want to focus on you because of it. Not an accusation or anything else. Just the truth. Just like you hopefully were able to tell her after the breakup that she loves and wants to work on you with her. It is a sign of strength to be able to share your exact feelings and also stand by them. Also not to come crawling back afterwards. That's why you say and do it all once. They are not stupid and forget it again. You say it once, stand by it and go. But try to get them out of your field of vision as much as possible. And if it is only by home office or something like that. It will take so much more out of you otherwise to have to see her every day. I know I can't help all of you with this. But maybe at least those of you who have the ability to avoid the ex. Or those of you who still think that having her in front of you every day is a good thing. It's no more good than stalking them on social media. Yes, you will see something of their life. But you have no control over it. Whether you see it or not. It only stops yourselves and hurts you. Take care, stay strong and see you in the next video.